Okay. And if one of the co-hosts could help me by letting people in, that would be amazing. Thank you. Okay, can you see my screen? Can? Okay. So, welcome everyone. Please text us saying where you're calling us from, where you're tuning in from. I am Monica, director from California, from LA, California, and tonight I'm gonna be sharing some important information for all of you new planners. We want to help you set up your business for success, and then we want to guide you with a lot of really good information of how you can be successful in this business. So, welcome everyone to the orientation call. So, today, this is the agenda. We're going to be welcoming you and then sharing all the important information about the system that we have here with Riman that's going to help you create your business and set up for success. Then we're going to be guiding you with all the most important steps for you to launch your business and also some important information. So, but before we get there, let's do a quick recap about our company. And for those of you who are new, Remon is the name of our company and it means rebirth. What an amazing name, rebirth. So, my wish for all of you is that through this journey of starting your business with Riman, I really hope and I hope that you will experience a rebirth in your life and in your business world. So, Riman was established in Korea in 2018. So, it's a pretty new company, only 8 years old. And in the first 4.5 years, we did over $2.5 billion in revenue sales. Now, this is competing with thousands of other brands in Korea. If you know Korea, Korea is known for having so many different brands, so many other skincare products. But competing with so many other companies, we did $2.5 billion in revenue sales. And this is before we went global. This is when we were selling only in Korea. And Korea is a very tiny country. It's only 51 million inhabitants. So this is very impressive. Also, not even Fortune 500 companies make their first $1 billion in their first 5 years. But we did 2.5 in our first 4.5 years. This is very impressive. And then we were rated number one, a K beauty brand voted by the government and also by Naver. Naver is the uh, Google search from Korea. And so it was the name most Googled or most Navered in Korea during those years. And then we just launched in North America, March 18, 2023 in North America, and then Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, United Kingdom, Philippines, Spain, Ireland, Chile, and Peru and Colombia. And I forgot to put here Italy because we just opened in Italy last Wednesday. So if you have any friends in Italy, like I do, you can send your link to your friend in Italy and they can be part of your business or be your customer in Italy. So I love Riman. It has really changed my life. And I really believe in our business because we really stand for what we preach or what we share. You know, Riman is rethinking, reimagining, and redefining beauty. It's not just our philosophy, which comes from hundreds of years of Korean beauty. So it comes from the traditional K beauty standards, but also our products, our price, our plan. There's nothing like our compensation plan, really. Even if you put on ChatGPT, what is the best compensation plan in the network marketing world? You will have ChatGPT will say it's Remon. So this is amazing. And one of the things that I love also about this business is the people. I think it's one of my favorite parts is that the people that we get to do this business with, and build this business with. So, part of the support system that you're going to receive here is that we have the Riman.com. It's our website, right? It's where you're going to be able to shop. And then it's where you can enroll new distributors, new customers. When you sign in to your account, you're going to be able to see your product orders. You're going to be able to manage your orders and even your sales. So, also on this website, you will also have a link for your business tools and marketing tools. So, when you log in with your account, then you can click on business or go to my office. I think first you click my business and then go to my office. And then if you're not logged in, it's going to prompt you for you to log in with your username and your password. And there on that screen, you're going to be able to see your business snapshot. This is one of my favorite links for me to sign in every day and see what's going on my business. So I highly recommend that you do check this daily and frequently so you know what's going on in your business. In this on this website, you're going to be able to see your commission, your commission history, your genealogy, your team, and then also team reports. Another feature that I love to use is that you can log in and then you can create your personal bag links. And you will also see under create bag your mall link. So not only you're going to be able to create personalized affiliate links where you can put any product and you can share with your friends or post it on social media, but you will also be able to see your mall link that you can share with your friends in any country where Riman is already open for business. Here's a quick example of what you can do for you to create a bag link. You can put the bag title, the bag subtitle. You can choose the country. So let's say you have a friend in Singapore. You can create a bag link with the Singapore products that are available there in that country. And then you can send it to your friend in Singapore. Okay, we have a lot of people drawing in our screen, which is fine, but I don't know how to clear this. So if any of our co-hosts know how to clear it, you can do it for us. But if I continue here, so you can create your bag link, and after you create, it's super easy for you to copy the link and share it. This is a super easy link for you to also post it on social media and your social media accounts. Then we have the Drive. This is a place that I also go very frequently for me to find product sheets, brochures, so I can share with my new planners, but also with my customers. This is where you can also see social media materials, business tools, for example, the orientation call recording. You're going to be able to find it there. You have company videos that you can actually download and use it for your social media, and so much more. There's so much in this marketing drive, and everything that is in here is usable for you. You can use it in your social media, in your business. It's free for you to use. And now let's talk a little bit about launching your business. You know, one of the most important things whenever you're launching a business is to set up a goal, right? And put on dates so that you can have a target, right? So I'll give you an example. If you download this PDF file, you can actually go to the marketing drive. You can download this PDF file, and then you can write it down your business plan for the next 3 to 6 months or 2 to 5 years. Okay, so the short term goals, for example, for the next 3 to 6 years, I'll give you an example. It could be I want to hit senior manager in the next 1 month. Or I want to hit team leader and rank up to team leader in the next 6 months, or maybe 5 months before you start losing your points. So you can write down what your short term goals are. And then you can also write down your long term goals. And I highly recommend that you write it down and maybe pair up with your sponsor and share with her so that your sponsor can walk with you and guide you on what your next steps can be for you to achieve these goals. I really believe that goals are super important for us to be able to succeed on anything in life, right? Because or else we can be people that are just cruising without knowing where we're going, right? So goals can be like a compass of, keeping me focused on where I'm supposed to go. I also believe that goals help me to know what my priorities are on my daily life, right? If I have a certain goal and I know in how long I want to achieve, then I know what my action plan should be on a daily basis, what I should be doing, and also what I should actually not be doing, right? I'll give you an example watching Korean drama, okay? So, because then you don't sleep and then you have to watch the next episode and then you end up not working on your goals. Anyway, I'm just joking with all of you. Anyway, but the next thing that is super important is your why. you know this is something super important for me. My why, it's really what drives me and what makes me stay focused every day. It helps me to know what I can say yes to and what I need to say no to. My why too helps me stay grounded and unwavering. I really like that word, unwavering. And what I mean is steady. It means that even if there's a storm, even if there are some challenges in life, my why keeps me focused and determined that nothing is going to deter me. Nothing is going to take me out of my path or away from my goal. So I highly recommend that you guys download this PDF file, fill it out with your sponsor, write down your short term goals, your long term goals, and discover your why and share with someone that can keep you accountable and grow with you. So, right now, I actually want to introduce someone who is a senior manager. She's a super excited business partner here in our DBK team. She is killing it on her way to team leader. And she is going to be sharing her why. Her name is Tracy Yee. So, welcome, Tracy. Welcome.
Hi guys.
Okay.
Hi everyone. I am so excited to be here and share my story with you. First off, my story started with Riman this past October. Guys, on the floor of a dance studio is where I first tried Riman products. My upline team leader, Desiree Lasario, brought some Korean skincare products for us to try at our daughter's hula lesson. And a little backstory about myself. I have never ever been a one of those skincare girls. I'm actually embarrassed to admit, but I used all the same stuff from high school up until about 3 or 4 years ago. Um, but that night, I tried the calming gel on my hand. I sprayed a little bit of the oil mist. And you know what? I thought, I'm looking for a new ritual. What I'm using right now is not working. I trust Desiree. Why not try it? So I ended up buying the signature ritual and I became her customer that night. Um, when I received my products, I looked at my husband and I said, you know what? You and I are doing this together. A little bit of backstory about my husband. He has struggled with skincare issues. He has super sensitive skin. He has really bad eczema. He's battled eczema for most of his life. And most of the products that he tries, his skin reacts to it. And so when he tried the Remon products and he did not have a reaction to it, I knew that we had a keeper in these products. A few weeks later, Des kind of talked to me a little bit about the business side of it. And guys, when she mentioned that this business costs $20 to get started, I mean, come on. What business can you start for $20? Let me tell you, none. And I had seen the results from my husband's skin, and that was all I needed. Um, So my husband truly is my reason why I started building this business. Seeing my husband struggle for years with his skin issues has been frustrating and so sad. I feel helpless. I could never help him. And we all know that the more we stress, the more your skin flares up. So now my husband's skin is smooth and glowy and moisturized. And guys, I love seeing it and I'm all here for it. So my husband is my why for building this business. I encourage you, like Monica said, find your why. Because once you find it, hold on to it. Because that's what turns effort into purpose and purpose into something extraordinary. Speaking of extraordinary, our next speaker is a Chicago-based mom, multi-business owner, and Riman team leader who's passionate about helping others win. Here to break down the senior manager game plan, please welcome Michelle Abadan.
Hi, everyone. So let me talk to you guys about the senior manager game plan. Okay, so as we said, it is so important to launch your business and it's so important to understand your goals into this business, right? The senior manager game plan is a plan that you need to attain, right? It's very important. That's what I wanted when I came in. And so this is a starting point where it's going to be great for you. So if you're new, talk to the person that introduced you to this business and say, how do I get to senior manager? Right? That's very important, along with your goals, just like Director Monica said, and so did Senior Manager Tracy. Right? So, how to become a senior manager? So, senior manager requires 6,000 sales points in any 3 month period, right? You can do a 2,000 points per month in 3 month period, right? What is a 3 month period? 3 month period meaning if you started your points accumulation in April, you have April, May, June. So by the end of June, that was your goal to hit senior manager. If your points started in May, it would be May, June, July. So it's any rolling 3 month period. What can count? Your personal orders, your personal customer orders, your first level distributor orders, right? The people that you brought on board as your first level, and your first level distributor customer orders. Those are where you can get your senior manager qualification. Now, commission release qualification, you need 3 active customers, right? It could be any purchase, any amount that was purchased, so long that you have 3 active customers. Now, senior manager commission is personal and first level, right? It's 25% base commission, and you're going to get an additional 5% senior manager open group commission, unlimited levels commission. You have to understand how wonderful that is, right? Because what is an senior manager open group is until you unlock another senior manager in your levels, right? And so this can be unlimited. So you can unlock 4 levels of unilevel. Now, imagine getting a bonus, right, for the hard work that you do. You have the ability to get a top retailer bonus. All you need is 2,000 sales points and 20 customers, and you're going to unlock another 5% commission. Right now, if you get 4,000 sales points in a month and get to a level to accumulate 40 customers, you unlock 10% commission. Now that's wonderful because as you grow and as you grow this business and you start accumulating customers and you start growing your business, how wonderful it is to get bonuses for the hard work that you do. Now, personal order rebate program are things that you order for yourself, right? Through your personal order rebate program, you're going to get 25%, right? Plus 5. So, but 12.5%, half of it is going to come in cash rebate. And the other half, 12.5%, is going to come in Riman dollars rebate, where you can use those to purchase products. And then you're going to get an additional 5% senior manager open group rebate on your own personal order. That's, if you think about it, that's a total of 30%, right? So, of course, it's wonderful to make sure you're aiming for those goals. Now, how you're going to get senior manager commission, once again, right? Remember, you're a senior manager, a 30%. If you have a customer, right? Remember, you're getting 30% as a retailer retailer commission, right? If you have a planner, right? A planner, remember, planner gets 10%. You're a senior manager at 30%. You're going to get the difference. You're going to get 20% plus the 5% senior manager open group commission. Now, if you are a senior manager with a manager that's on your leg, manager is going to get, you're going to get the difference. Manager is at 20%, you're at 30%. So what's the difference? 30 minus 20 is what? 10. You're going to get a 10% commission on that manager, plus a 5% senior manager open group commission. Now, if you become a senior manager and you brought on someone else that became a senior manager, right? The same rank, but you're going to get a 5% on that senior manager, right? So senior manager commission, personal and first level, you're going to get 25% base commission plus the additional 5% senior manager open group, unlimited levels commission. You're also going to unlock 4 levels of unilevel, right? And so unilevel is another level, just another bonus. Imagine this company is giving you bonus after bonus after bonus for the work that you do. Once again, top retailer bonus, 2,000 sales points. That's like, well, how many people buying? Like if you had what 3 or 4 people buy that beautiful kit that we have, right? And you had 20 customers, you get 5%. The retailer bonus is amazing. So of course you don't want to leave money on the table. You want to talk to the person that you brought on board, right? And ask them, how do I get those retailer bonus? If I get 4,000 sales point and 40 customers, I unlock another 10%. Who doesn't want extra money for the same amount of work, right? I think we all do, right? And remember your personal order rebate program, right? Your personal order, once again, you're going to get 12.5% on cash rebate, the other 12.5% on Riman dollars that you can use to purchase products, an additional 5% senior manager open group rebate. So senior manager group, you guys came in, this is your orientation, you started as a planner, you got to talk to your direct sponsoring. You're going to be like, okay, I have my why. This is what I want to accomplish. This is what's going to keep you in the game. I want to get to senior manager. But not only are you going to want to get to senior manager, the next tier up is you're going to want to have the team leader game plan. And without further ado, let me introduce to you a wonderful team leader. This is Desiree Lucero. She's a teacher, a team leader with Riman, with an incredible team that continues to grow. So you are going to want to learn from her what this next level is, right? She loves building this business, but you have to keep it fun, right? And she loves having a lot of fun and keeping it simple. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you, Desiree Lucero.
Hey, thank you, Michelle Abadam. You are amazing. Have you guys seen her before and after pictures? Let's talk about that. I absolutely love just being on here with all of you ladies. Thank you so much, Director Monica, Tracy. You already know how much I love you, girl. All right, you guys, so let's talk about team leader. As mentioned, I am a teacher as well as a team leader. I'm over here just switching around, making sure I could share my screen. So just give me a quick second. And I'm just really excited to be on here. And what I love about this business is how simple it really is. And let me just make sure. Does that look okay, you guys? Do you see everything? Let me try that again. I apologize. Everything was all good until the last second, but it is all good. I'm going to do this again. It just shows anybody could build this business, right? All right, so let's go ahead. Try it again, you guys. I think this is much better. Yes, are we cooking? Yes. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm over here and I'm going to go ahead and talk about how to achieve team leader. So it's exciting. Becoming a senior manager, that's exciting because that is where you're earning 3 times the amount of commission as when you first got started and when you first started. And I think that is amazing. But that should not be the end goal. What we want to do is let's get you to team leader. Team leader is where other amazing features unlock at this level. Now, the team leader qualifications, as you can see on the screen, you will notice the word team. So it does require a team. You can get to senior manager on your own. That's great. But when you have a team of people with you, you grow with your friends, your family, your acquaintances, partners, people you meet. I mean, it just gets a lot of fun. And so we talk about having 3 separate senior manager legs to achieve the team leader position, teaching 3 people how to wash their faces and helping them teach others how to wash their faces, right? Following the system and duplicating. That's how you build your business. You want 3 separate legs achieving senior manager. Now, obviously, do not stop there. You just keep building while you are achieving the 50,000 sales points within a 5-month consecutive period. So, what I say is this: when you get in, you're a planner, you find your why, then you set your focus on senior manager, and then the minute you're there, let's immediately set you up to get to the next goal, which is team leader. This is where you write it down, okay? Now, yes, you have 3 months to get to senior manager, and you have 5 months to get to team leader. So what I say is just don't wait until the last month. Start moving, start sharing, and take advantages of the increased commissions. Talk to as many people as possible in a short amount of time, share your experiences, and just keep moving forward. All right? Are we doing okay? All right, cool. Now, a team leader requires 10,000 SP per month or 50,000 SP total. Now, let's be real. At first, when I got started, my initial thought was, how am I going to achieve this, right? Raise your hand if you too kind of felt that way too, right? But it happens when you continue to share the business and talk to others, it will happen. Now, you do need 3 senior managers and 3 separate legs. And the thing is here is, thank you for raising your hand, whoever you are, much love to you. And the thing is here, you can only get 50% from one of those legs to qualify for team leader. So you have to continue to build, you have to continue to work. Now, there is a requirement once you achieve team leader to keep 10,000 sales points going per month. Now, if you achieve team leader and you've done the 50,000 in 5 months, you should be achieving about more than 10,000. And it should be something where you just see yourself growing. You continue to share the business. You continue to work every day. You're pushing forward. You're taking 1 step forward. You're just continuing to be consistent. Now, there's obviously other positions where there's other levels that are available to you that you should see yourself getting to. There's director, senior director, national director, right? So we just have to keep moving forward. Now, team leader, there is a commission release qualification. Simply, you have to have 5 active customers. And all that really means, you guys, is just have 5 people that want to buy something. It could be anything from a kit. It could be a product that they love. Maybe they're just reordering something and they need to restock. Whatever that is, it's just 5 people. So continue to love on your customers, continue to show up on your Instagram stories, because those active customers, keep those in mind, because that is going to help you get the commission release. All right. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. So now the commission is based on unlimited levels in your team leader group. So you can earn up to 40% if you have of customers that order something. You can get all 40. So if you have a senior manager that orders something, they earn their 30, you get 10, right? So there's options here. And then when uni level kicks in, as Michelle mentioned, it just unlocks so much more. That's what we are so excited about this position. So you've got the 40% base commission. You have a 3 generation leadership match available as well. So if you help another person get to team leader, you get this generational match of 10 to 40%. Then with uni level, that's an additional percentage that you can also get. And with the top retailer that has made so many people excited, that's really helped explode Riman. The business, the more retail business you do, right? The more customers you have, the more active customers you have, the more customers ordering, you can get 5% and 10% additional. Now, I know this may seem a lot, but just stick with me, all right? So simply reaching the required sales points per month and having the required customers, lifetime customer and active customers, you can unlock the retail bonus. Now, as far as your own commissions, we call it the rebate, the cash rebate here on the bottom. So, right, 20% of that, whatever you're earning, is going to come back in the form of a cash rebate. And the other 20% comes in as these Riman dollars, which are absolutely fantastic. It's like this is what we call the Riman money. It's available on your website and you can use it for product purchases for yourself. And that's a lot of fun. Now, if you're a visual learner like me, here, pay attention to this slide. If you look over here at the customer area, right? If a customer orders something from you, you get 40% commission. Now, if you unlocked your top retail commission, you might be getting 40 to 50% commission on everything your customers are ordering. Now, if a planner places an order under you, they earn 10%, right? They sign up. They're a planner, they get 10%, you get the other 30%. Like I just look at this and I'm completely amazed by this company and how generous they are. Now, manager gets their 20%, you get the other 20%. Your commissions can just continue to grow. So this is just really amazing. It's an amazing place to be. So try to get to team leader as soon as possible. I'm still learning and I just got to team leader and I'm like, oh, I just unlocked something else. I had no idea. I have to hit up Jackie and say, Jackie, what was that payout for? So if you are like me, we are going to continue to learn and earn. Okay. Just my advice to you is just keep it moving forward. All right, so let's go. So help your planners become senior managers, as mentioned with Michelle. And those three senior managers should be helping their planners achieve senior managers. And it just will continue to build your team. Don't stop there because the more you do, the more people you help, the more you can earn. All right, and the stronger your team becomes. So getting people to reach senior manager is step one, right? And then helping them reach team leader is really the goal. We want everyone to reach team leader, and then those people also have the ability to even earn higher. All right, duplication is key here in this business, and duplication of senior manager is really the fastest way to grow your business. Everyone can do it. Everyone should try to achieve getting to team leader as quickly as possible. So now is my pleasure to introduce you to somebody talking about pushing forward and being consistent. She consistently showed up on her stories, and because of her, I slid in her DMs. And I hit her up about sending me her link so I can try Riman. So Jacqueline Hardy is one of Hawaii's first team leaders with a fast-growing team. She helps our team out here in California. I mean, her background is also a teacher. She's a mama at two, and she's going to go ahead and close us out. Jackie Hardy, the floor is yours.
Thanks, Des. Awesome. Hi, everyone. Can you guys throw some hearts or a one in the chat if you can, just to give some love to our amazing leaders. Thank you guys for showing up and supporting our newest planners. Oh, look at all that love. Everybody loves you guys. All right, so a little bit about me. When I was introduced to Riman, I was tutoring after school because you already know teachers don't get paid much, right? Des and Tracy, you feel me on that. And I had also been struggling with melasma for over 10 years and nothing was working. So a friend shared Riman with me, a clean K beauty brand with a business opportunity, and it sounded too good to be true. I didn't believe it. I was like, there's no way, right? But then skeptically, I started using it, and within a few weeks, I'm going to share my transformation with you guys. If I can do this. Let me share it. Can you guys see the screen? That is not my transformation. Okay, there's my transformation. So within a few weeks of using the products, this is when I saw these results. And so then I started sharing with a few friends, and then the business grew from there. And I'll share more about that later. But we're not here for me, we're here for you. Okay, so I didn't have the fastest start to my business, but I'm here to tell you whether you're 2 days old, 2 weeks old, 2 months old, you can commit or recommit to your business today. And the way you're going to do that is by scheduling your 2K pop-ups. And the reason you want the K pop-ups is because you want to get the products in as many faces as quickly as possible. And K pop-ups are the way to do this. Now, people are going to see their transformation, get excited, and then take action to either become a planner or a customer. So continuing down the checklist, you're going to want to make sure you have 2 K pop-ups scheduled, okay? And That's because just in case your guests can't make the first one, you have another one that you can invite them to. And K-pop-ups, they don't need to be a big deal. It could be two to three of your besties gathered around your kitchen sink or in the hula studio, like Des did with Tracy. Or you could have a K-pop-up, a super one with 30 guests or more. It doesn't matter. Done is better than perfect. And don't just get ready to get ready to get ready because action is what is going to create confidence in your business. And you need that right now at the start of your business. So our team grew like crazy after our first pop-up. And let me share with you that no one knew what we were doing. It was like ignorance and excitement on fire. Everyone was new. No one had ever done a K pop-up before. I wasn't there to help our team's first K pop-up either. And the team had every reason not to do the pop-up, but they did it anyway. And Senior Director Karen Kang zoomed in to support the team. And by the end of the night, our team had customers and planners signing up left and right. And then we grew quickly and promoted senior manager after senior manager after senior manager. It just kept going down the line. And it all started because of that one initial K pop-up. But if we're being real here, one or two pop-ups, it's great to start, but to have a sustainable business, highly encourage having them consistently. Our team is about a year and a half old, and we still have them scheduled weekly, and we're still growing. Another great idea is to have, those little travel sets. Keep those handy because you'll never know when K-beauty will come up in conversation. As some people shared tonight, our team has been known to do facials in restaurant bathrooms, coffee shops, hula studios, or the gym. So always keep a set on you or have your next K-pop-up date so you can invite them to that. So this brings up the next item on our checklist, which is to make a list. Your only job in the beginning is to invite people on your list to learn more about Riman. And I'll highly encourage you not to prejudge people because we don't know what people are looking for. No one wears a shirt that says, I have no confidence. I can't look in the mirror anymore. I need new skincare. I need $250 to help offset the rising gas prices, right? So just remember your job is to invite and not to prejudge. The longer your list is, the greater your chances for success. So make that list as long as you can and always remember over invite to K pop-ups because life happens, people flake, don't take it personal. It just things get busy. And also don't overthink your list. Start with your family and friends because they know you and trust you. And everybody knows about K-beauty. Everybody wants in on it, so why not let it be you to be the one sharing Riman with them? All right, so next, let's talk about creating your product and business story. Make sure to take a before photo to show the progression your skin is making. Your skin, I promise, it will change in 2 days, in 2 weeks, in 2 months, even 2 years. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to show you this screen real quick. Hold on, if I'm doing this right. Did it switch? Okay, you guys see it? Okay, so if you don't believe me, look at MJ on the bottom right of your screen. Look at her skin. And if my memory serves me correctly, she's been using Remon since it came out 6 years ago. So if you don't see your own progress yet, that's okay. You can screenshot one of these pictures. We all know the products work. When I began, I didn't have my own before and after photos. So I shared photos like these. And we just have to help people see what's possible for them. And then also make sure to let me actually give you another screen of photos that you guys can screenshot. Amazing. So it's not just skin, we've got hair testimonials too. And then also make sure to take photos of your K pop-ups and team events to capture your business journey and share that on social media. I remember taking screenshots every time a new customer or team member joined their team, and I would share that on Instagram. And like as Des mentioned earlier, she just used that as an opportunity to slide in my DMs and ask me what was going on. So this generated a lot of curiosity from people who later then joined my team. So what if you just started today? I don't know if anyone is new today, but if anyone is new, throw one in the chat. And maybe you don't have a business story yet, Well, actually, yes, you do. You showed up here today to orientation, so consider today as day one of your business journey. You see all the beautiful faces of everybody on the screen right now. Take a screenshot of that and show that on social media. Share that even though you may be in business for yourself, you're not building it by yourself. And the support we have here at Riman is next level. So we want to encourage you, going back to here, we'll continue to use events to grow your business. And if you're here to make a serious impact on not just your life, but others, then you're going to need to take this business seriously and show up consistently and plug into this system like today that Remon provides for us. So we're here every Tuesday for orientation. So you can check off that box where it says orientation date, write today's date because you've already done that. And coming to these calls are really important because you're going to learn the ins and outs of this business and your confidence will grow as you learn from others. I learn something new each time. Each presenter presents a different way. So I'm always getting something out of it. And I always feel inspired to take action after these calls are done. And in fact, if your goal is to get to manager, senior manager, team leader, or beyond, you really should be showing up on these calls weekly. Newbies, especially, you need to borrow belief from your leaders until you start to believe in yourself. We have these calls to remind you that we believe in you. Just follow our plan and our system. We already have it in place for you and see where this journey takes you. Okay, so Riman also has presentation opportunity presentations. You see on the checklist, it's every Thursday at 6 p.m. It's the same link. If you're not confident about talking about the business yet, don't worry. Just invite people to the business presentation. Just get really good at inviting. Your guests will hear from incredible leaders and learn their story and be inspired to see how they could be successful with Riman too. Again, borrow from your leader's confidence and your leader's belief until you can build your own. So let us, in other words, help you build your business and your belief. All right, next we have team events and trainings. These are either in person or online, but the most important event of the year, does anyone know? Put it in the chat. I think everybody here should know. It's convention, and our next one is in Las Vegas from August 7th through 9th. So start planning your trip. Make the commitment today. Ooh, am I here? This is the picture. So we'll be in Vegas at the MGM. Make a commitment today because this is where leaders are born. Your business will go through the roof. You'll get to hear about the Remon story and how it originated from chairman on and hear from our fearless corporate leaders, Miss Betty Perez and Mr. Danny Bay. Shake hands with Professor Angie. I got to do that at this last convention. That was exciting. We got back from our last convention a little over a month ago, and I'm still spinning from that experience. My vision was stretched, my beliefs skyrocketed, and my heart was just so full of joy. I couldn't contain my excitement to see my team walk across the stage and be recognized for their leadership. And not to mention, you get to meet MJ. Remember from the before and after photo from earlier? You get to go and see if her skin really is that bouncy and glassy in real life. And trust me, it is. I've seen it up close. Her skin is amazing. So now, if you're ready, oh, sorry, this is the info for the convention in August. Okay, so screenshot that. You can get your tickets either through your own back office or talk to your nearest team leader or director. They may have some as well. All right, so now if you're ready to hit the ground running with your Remon business, we have starter kits available. So Remon has made it possible for you to promote to manager or senior manager as soon as possible. And one of the ways you can do this is by strategically investing in business kits. They also include a ton of free products and you get more bang for your buck this way. We have one for the US, one for Canada, and you might see a little white graphic on the bottom right of the kits. Those are for travel points because we want to help you get to the Riman retreat in the Bahamas in 2027. So when you invest in 2 premium starter kits, then you are promoted to manager automatically. 4 premium starter kits will get you to senior manager. So you can start making 30% immediately as you start to introduce the products and business to others right away. But you only have 30 days to purchase these kits. And that starts on day one. So day one is your first day. Okay. And after 31 days, these kits will not be available to you. So I challenge you not to overthink this and hit the ground running. Plus, we have this fast start promotion just for new enrollees in April, where you can earn up to $750 in cash bonuses for rank advancing quickly. You can talk to your nearest team leader about that. All right, so as we close up, when I see this map, I am so grateful that we are sitting at this opportunity right now. When I started a year and a half ago, we were in a handful of countries. Now we're in 17 with plans to be in 22 by the end of 2026. And because you're a planner with Riman, like Monica mentioned in the beginning, you can do business in any of the countries we expand into. And if you didn't know, we'll be in 50 countries within 5 years. And that'll go by really, really quickly. And trust me, even if you don't know anyone in these markets, someone in your network does. You already know Riman is the most incredible skincare you will ever use, and that K Beauty will only continue to grow. But I want you to take a minute and understand the magnitude of this opportunity and what it means for you. Like, you get to put this on as many faces as possible before it becomes a globally recognized household name. That's crazy. So you've partnered with a $1 billion company, right? With Riman. As Monica said, it takes most Fortune 500 companies 5 years to get to the $1 billion mark. Apple, it took 4.5 years. Netflix took over 5 years. Riman did its first billion in less than 2 years, and now we're sitting at over 2.5 billion, right? So the K-beauty global market, if you didn't know, it's valued at around 13 billion, and some estimates predict that by 2030 it'll be as big as $187 billion, which is crazy insane. And what that means for you as a planner is that you get to have a slice of the K-beauty pie, all because you said yes to this opportunity. So don't overthink this. The timing and opportunity is perfect now. You are still early. All right, so a couple of things to close up this evening. We're here every Tuesday to help you learn and review your Riman business. Come back next week, same time, same place. And every Thursday, we have incredible leaders sharing the opportunity. This week, we have the amazing Senior Director Karen Kang and Team Leader Gigi Kumarusti. And then you're going to want to take a screenshot of this calendar of events. There's a lot going on, and you're going to want to be intentional in growing your business. The number one piece of advice I can give you is to set alarms on your phone, because life gets busy, right? I don't know about you guys, but I won't remember anything unless there's an alarm or it's set on my calendar. So stay consistent and watch your business grow. And going back to the reason why I started with Riman, I think about what would have happened if I didn't try the clean K beauty skincare opportunity that seemed quote unquote too good to be true. Myself and others wouldn't have the hydrated, happy, confident skin we have now. I would not have my incredible team of planners and customers, or this wonderful community I like to refer to as my Riman family. Even financially, Riman has blown me away with how generously they compensate us just for washing our face and helping others to do the same. You might be thinking, like I once did, that this sounds too good to be true, but I'm here to tell you it's actually better than you can even imagine. So I hope to meet you all this fall at convention. Until then, I'll see you at the next orientation or our business presentation. Thank you again to all of our leaders, and thank you for joining us tonight.